Oi oi. Hello one and all. Welcome. Oh, my light's not on. Let me turn the lights on. Hope you're all well. Greetings and salutations, Dan B. Santiago, good morning. Ronald, good morning. Michael, early, finally. Excellent. Welcome, sir. The AMG Reviewers is here. Big up yourself. Wait, that's not the normal record. It's too good. You're too kind. Thank you very much. And Poseidon's in the house. Big up yourself, Poseidon. How are you? Yes, indeed. My cat remix. Oh, and Ian. Ian as well. Big ups. Great. A full house before we've even begun. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. So let's get started. I don't know why OBS hasn't woken up yet. OBS, can you see? Look, I'm playing Minecraft. OBS. Hello? Hello, look, it's a game. Can you see the game? No? There we go. He woke up. It's not even halfway filled. Half of the way to being broken hearted. Half of the way, unless you let me in, darling. Half of the way, being back to the start. Okay, hold on. I think I'm nearly set up. Looking good. Yes, I see game. Good. So here we are, where we ended the last episode, out on our dock with the broken boat. The way the boat broke at the end, that was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. So we didn't bring ladders over yet. No, we've just got loads of willow, of course, because we were still building the roof. AMG, you missed the appearance of the big man. I like to think of myself as the big man. Karagoz, welcome. Hello, how are you? Okay, so first things first, guys. We've run out of smooth dolomite, and we're going to need loads more smooth dolomite for this build. So that's what I remember being the kind of state of play. So I thought we'd use this chest here as a way of dumping blocks, but we also need a way of dumping logs. And we can't use the classic trick, so we're going to have to do something more annoying like that. I think should be okay. So yeah, happy. What day is it? It's Friday. We're doing like a Terrafirmacraft Friday. That's kind of unusual, but cool. I guess having a couple of spruce logs here does make sense. Okay. Cool. Yeah, boats used to be so garbage. Yeah, you're right. The 1.7 boats are a bit of a joke, aren't they? Yeah, pretty funny. Yeah, it's true. What Etho did with them is indeed amazing. You're right. This is Alki. Ah, AMG, you're Alki. Okay, sweet. Just to make you aware, in case I forgot and talk about something that only one of us should know. Yeah, fair enough. Cool, Alki. Nice one. Big up yourself. We need some more food. Well, I don't think fruit's cutting the mustard for us right now. Yeah, we're full on fruit. Let's go get some protein, hopefully from one of our trees. Fresh produce. And then we're going to take a little hang glider out to the dolomite and just start with some relaxing, smooth dolomite mining. Looks like our trees are plentiful, but they look a bit fruity to me. This looks more proteiny, the old hazelnut tree, coming up with the goods. I'm actually kind of starting to get to the point where we don't need to go to the kitchen that often. During the summer, we literally just live off the land. So doing big harvests, I don't think is really necessary. But maybe for winter it is. You know, maybe like in autumn, we should have like a harvesting season where we harvest for the winter ahead. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough. A stack of hazelnuts will see us through for now. Now, I believe that up here, everything is switched off. So before we do anything, maybe we should get this running for us again. That could be good, couldn't it? What happened to the cheese? Yeah, I haven't done much processing of food in a while, so we haven't made cheese in a while. Is the thing over here? Yes. No minerals found. It's all kind of finished. So yeah, let's unpack this guy. And hopefully we don't lose any pieces this time. So we just have to keep our eye on it. Was that like a shooting star I just saw in the sky, like during the day? It's kind of random. But yeah, I think this makes sense actually for our first move for today's stream. Like, why not like get some ore coming in? We're going to need it for the subscriber haul project. And that's something else I was going to show you guys today. We can just have a little peek at some of those responses. I've got over 40 responses now, which is pretty awesome. Obviously, there's a maximum of 1,000. I don't think we'll ever get to 1,000 people actually responding. That would be a very high success rate indeed. Is this right? Who can remember? 9, 23, 13, and 21. If I had my book on me, I'd be able to check. Just have a look very quickly now. (21, 9, 13, and 23). That's what I just said, wasn't it? 21, 9, 13, 23. Oh, baby. We are looking good. Actually, we're going to need this book to set it back up again. We're going to need our engineer's hammer to set it back up again. Put our vanilla bucket away. I think that's all we need. And then we just need to actually find the spot. Like, what do we want to do? Left a few pieces on the tree. What was that under the tree then? A rock. Yeah, maybe a rock. Looked like a heavy engineering block. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're alright. So, I need to get my thing up here. Google Drive. So, yeah, okay, let's look at this. Request your spot. This is really funny, okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah, shit, I need to do this. Hold on. Sorry, guys, give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm being long. Can't find this at all. Just trying to find an email address for someone and send it to them, and it's just like not happening. Here we go. Alright, done. Done. Man, a man like me is done. Done. Okay, so. Look, this is funny. Is there anything here I can't screen share? Probably not. It's true. It's the order of the numbers are crucial, Dan. They're crucial. Right, screen share. So we do have a load of responses here. 42 responses. So you can see, anyway, quite a nice variety of people responding. I mean, some of the responses are pretty funny. Like, some people haven't really understood what they're requesting here. Like, Where was it? Somebody. I'm going to try and not show the names at the top. Well, they're not correlated to each other, so you can't really see who we're looking at. A barrel of beer. Like, there's some great ones. Ask me later. That's pretty funny. I think this person risks having nothing. But there was somebody who was like, used it as an opportunity to request that I start a server. And I was like, okay, but that's not the point here. Anyway, then the other thing I've got is this, the ore map. So this is what we've been using, and I think we just did that one, that iron vein. No, I think we just did cassiterite, didn't we? Yeah, I think we just did that cassiterite vein. So it goes orange now. It's been done. The X's are chunks that we have tested, and they are blank. And obviously where there's something written, that's where we've got a thing. So I'm a little tempted by the uranium. I'm going to move this to my second monitor now anyway, so you guys know what I'm looking at when I talk about looking at my map. But we could also add to this map a bit if we feel we need to do so. So if we look in the book now, the request for anvil and engineering blocks. Yeah, almost certainly I will have alky. Yeah. There'll be they'll all be in there somewhere, you know. So let me just have a look at uranium and see if we want to go down that road. Yeah, because we just did all the cryolite and to get the sphalerite in, wasn't it? That was why we did it. I think we found a few coal, so we could go coal. Not that exciting, apart from all the coal. The coal would be good to have. Anyway. So there's another iron one. We could do an iron one and get loads of nickel and tin, but I don't know if we need it. Lapis would get us more copper and a bit more iron. Could be interesting. We've got a lead one we could do. We've got a few nickel, I think. We don't have that one or that one. That's what I'd love. If we found a quartzite one, I would love to do that. But we don't have one yet. Silver, we've done already. Uranium, right. So this would get us all that pitch blend. It would get us a little bit of lead as well. And then a load of yellowite as well. So we could do the uranium deposit just because this is a direction we haven't gone in yet. You know, it gets us a load of new stuff. It might be tricky though. Lapis, lead, silver, cassiterite, nickel. Those are our options, really. That's it. Or coal. Oh, Say Wings is here. Welcome. Sorry, I missed that comment before. It was buried, but welcome. Should we try uranium? It seems like a strange one. Yet. Like, why not? One thing is, the Galena will go to where it needs to go to. Yellowite and rich yellowite, they actually have a combined of less than 30%. So I think we'd put them both into the same chest. Those and a pitch blend would go into somewhere else. Okay, yeah, alright, fine. So what? It's minus 514, minus 11. Whoops. So we're looking at chunks. We're in minus 11. We're in minus 514. Oh, right. My, like, spidey sense was just tingling, basically. I was just, like, bang on. Like, this is, like, the middle of the chunk right here. And I was pretty close to that. Yeah, this is about as middle of the chunk as we can get. be alright. Let's get radiated. Yeah, basically, it's time. It is time. The time has come, the walrus said, to speak of other things. I think it's more. I think it needs more space. I think it's like that much. Let's find out. 1, 2. Oh my days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8. 8 wide, which is exactly what I thought it was. So 3 on one side and 4 on the other. Yeah, yeah. So you put the first block. That. Then the next blocks. I like that. But with thingies on the end. I knew that. Yeah, because essentially, okay, what you want to do. Okay, let's try and actually work out a way of remembering this whole thing. So I think it's like this. This is the thing we need to appreciate. That there is a wheel in the middle. And is the wheel solid throughout, or is there like a hole in the middle of the wheel? Ah, it's not. There's not a hole in the middle of the wheel, but there is a block in the middle of the wheel. And that is what the wheel looks like, yeah? So we start by building this. I want to just try and commit this build to memory, so we don't have to like be really annoying every time. So right? That's easy to remember, and that's the thing. Random thing, but I thought you'd laughed at. My company is a safety footwear company called Our Souls. In the Brit accent, it's the best. Souls. Cat's ears. There's a thing from Billcroft that can build stuff like this for you. Yes, Poseidon, you did say that. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, look. Let's get rid of that. Don't need to see this anymore. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to properly get rid of the window because Chrome is a RAM muncher, isn't it? I'm just going to sleep first because I'm a bit confused. I can't see anything. Oh, I get it. Yep, Our Souls. Yep. I'm with you. Very good. Very good. So we could try and do the Buildcraft thing here. Yeah, I've seen Etho play with these before, right? Builder. Okay. I'm going to do this in an episode. This is like an episode waiting to happen, I think. So we'll do that one day. Hang on a minute, guys. All right, back. Sorry, guys. Cheeky little break there. Samuel's here. Yes, Samuel, how are you? And Jean as well. Morning. Sorry. My partner just came in. She's just finishing her tax return and had a question for me, the geek of the house, who loves maths. But we're back locked in now. Lukey, hello, welcome. How are you? Big up yourself. Yeah, let's just try and build this thing normally this time, and then we'll work on the buildcraft stuff next time, because we've got a bit of an agenda for today's stream already. So it goes like, oh man, it's so annoying. And pause, right, and then it stays still. So it goes like heavy, block, light, block, heavy, block, heavy, light, heavy. Great, that's easy to remember. Heavy, light, heavy, block, heavy, and then I'm pretty sure it goes like block. Yeah. Light, block, heavy. Oh, in fact, look, the easiest thing to do is to put it here and pause it like that, and then we can just look at the two sides. So, like, looking at this side, amazing that it's still not paused it, so I don't know how to use this thing. So, for example, like here, now we can just see the whole side. It's just like that. This is a way quicker way of building it. And that goes block. Okay, yeah, easy. They're like block like that, and it's like light down, and block. Easy to remember. I can't remember. What was it? Heavy with a light in the middle. Blocks around with a heavy there. Pardon me. Aha. That's the whole thing. So it is. So next time, what we'll do when we destroy this, we'll just like take the corner off or whatever, like we normally do. Then we'll chuck it back on, and then we'll do the buildcraft thing before we dismantle it. That should work, shouldn't it? I would have thought. Always active extraction. Inserts there. This guy's ready to be switched on up there, I think. Yeah, I need to remember my my routing here. Right, there we go. Get that switched on. Have a look at the state of play with our oil. Everything's looking good. Ah, but this is going to be delivering new things that won't have anywhere to go soon. So how are we set up here? We've got this one with no... Oh, it actually does have a temporary cryolite. So yeah, there's nowhere for any of this stuff to go apart, I suppose, from the lead. So the pitch bend and the yellowite, I think, will just start to gather here. Indeed, it has. Okay, so we want to remove all of this redstone then, of which there's a lot. So in fact, instead of removing it, we're just going to leave it there for now, because it's going to be a pain in the ass to move. We need to wait for one of the rich pieces to come. There it is. Right, now we've got everything we need. So we come over here. And you can be the pitch bend one. You can be the yellowite. In the long run, I think the pitch bend and the cryolite will be removed. But, because we didn't build enough space for those two. But I think on this, there we go, like that. So we should start seeing yellowite in there. Pitch bend should be coming in there. Except, of course, we need our yeeter wrench to finish the job here and connect them back up. Okay. The yeeter wrench is down there. I want this thing with me as well. This guy. In fact, I think we just want to bring this guy with us if we're about to go off and get things. Cool. Okay. Oh, did I just put the things in the wrong way around? Yes. The galena should be going into where it already needs to be. Whoops. Which is here, because that's lead, isn't it? And yeah, some's going in, but there isn't too much. So that's all done. We haven't loaded the chunk that the thingy is in, or unloaded any of the other chunks. So let's do that quickly. I think that's it there. But yeah, let's go and have a look. Yeeter. Oh, see that accuracy of that fall. Unparalleled. Okay, so that isn't chunk loaded anyway. Chunk loaded. Cool. Sweet. Charge the ting. Serious. So yeah, there's definitely more places around the base we could put those things. Also, apparently we can put items in them. I haven't tested that yet. Let's test it now. So like if we were to put like a stone in here, to say, hey, that's the stone bits. Trippy. Very, very trippy. It's like the spinning entity, like what happened. That's probably to do with that mod that we have that makes items fall onto the floor like that in that nice kind of way, rather than rotating like a Minecraft thing. And the way that they flap when they go through the air seems to be the animation that that stone is doing there. Very strange. Can we get rid of that? Thank you. Okay. We can also put them apparently through the painting machine. And I think that that might be the way to go to differentiate between them all. Because it would be cool, wouldn't it, if like the one down here was like a basalt block because it matches the kitchen floor. You know, so instead of it being a block above, we'd put it, sink it down into that block and make it painted a basalt block. So, it, you know, then as we look around at all the different spots, they're all just the block of the building they're in. And that would easily differentiate which one's which. So yeah, that would be good. Anyway, let's go and start, as I said, by getting some dolomite. Now that our you know, metal harvesting is happening again. Go get some dolomite. Smooth, to be specific. Finish the lovely dock over there. And take it from there, basically. Take it from there. Yeah, item physics. Yeah, that's the name of that mod, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, we'll try the teleport pads or whatever they're called in the painting machine. I think that could work. I'm wondering if there's an upgrade for the wand thing as well. if we can somehow charge it more, or if we can carry a battery pack on us that charges it automatically, because having to put the little battery thing down. Oops, what am I doing? I just tried to move my inventory while I was using the hang glider, so we just lost an awful lot of height. Oh well, gonna have to do some manual walking. But yeah, this thing, the vibrant capacitor bank, is sweet, and it holds loads of power. It never runs out, like 25 million or whatever. We don't have to charge it very frequently. But having to place it on the ground is a bit of a faff. It'd be nice if we were holding a battery pack that would just charge things in our inventory already. But yeah, I don't know about that stuff. A flux capacitor. What is that? Manual walking is the worst. I know, right? I can't believe I'm expected to walk places. Also, when I'm thirsty, that's a terrible, terrible result. Are we still going to be? Oh, we're still going to be slow walking until we get to that pond over there. Okay, I think I can cheat the system though. Jolly good. Drank. That looks like the dark dirt, whatever you call it, dark soil. Yeah, dirt of the dolomite here. Yes, it is good. So we're at the dolomite. Okay, I don't know if I want to go down a hole to dig it out though. That actually looks kind of convenient. It's just all exposed. It's just right here. So let's do it. I would like to have like... Yoink. Yoink. I'd like to have some kind of tinker tool that was like a chisel, so I could do this chiseling to like big groups of blocks as well. That would be cool. Okay. Ah, this is a bit of a pain in the ass. That'll do. Very good. Right, on with the show. A wireless charging item that charges inventory items. That is exactly what I want. Okay, we'll look into that when we get home, definitely. Because I'm carrying around more and more things that require power now. Like tools in my inventory that require power. The magnet's another one. Listless Onion. Safe. How are you? Respect. Oh, shit. Okay. It's probably better to fight him with the steel hammer. Probably does more... I don't know. Let's see. 140 crushing damage versus 700 slashing. The 700 slashing is still doing more damage to him. I'm just so not scared by caves in this series at all anymore. It's kind of luxurious and nice. I'm really lost. Oh, I'm just disoriented. I thought we were this side. Okay, okay. Yeah, that really disoriented me. Okay, fine. Let's stay down here. Flux capacitor was in Back to the Future. Totally was, yes. It's a good reference. Accurate. Oh yeah, guys. So while you're all here and watching, and if you're new to the channel, you may not have come across Listless Onion before in the chat, but Listless Onion has a YouTube channel as well, and we've been planning a little bit. I hope you don't mind me saying, bro, like what we've been discussing and planning. I don't know when this is going to happen, probably in the next week or two or something like that. So not immediately, but also hopefully soon-ish. We're going to kind of have a bit of a joint venture on some content. We're going to be basically doing like a Let's Teach Dank series, because the particular game we're on, we haven't I haven't played. I don't really know how to play, but we're talking about Dwarf Fortress. So if you guys have heard of that game before, then jokes, and if you haven't heard of it before, then look into it, because it has been absolutely intriguing me recently. The more I researched Dwarf Fortress, the more I think this game is absolutely amazing. Or I'm just curious. I'm just very excited to play it. So yeah, so Listless Onion does know his way around the game. So we're going to try a kind of like tutorial series where you guys can kind of learn along with Dank. That's the plan. So yeah, it should be a fun project, definitely, yeah. And yeah, Dwarf Fortress thing. So look out for it. Check out Listless Onion's channel now anyway, if you have a spare moment. I mean, obviously don't leave the stream. But you should check out his channel and yeah, have a look at Dwarf Fortress in the excuse me. Have a look at Dwarf Fortress in the meantime, and wet your whistle for what we have in store for you guys, because I think it's going to be jokes. I'm starting to think up names, bruv. That's my main preparation I'm doing, is I'm just thinking up cool names for places. But then I was like, do we even get to name the dwarves ourselves and the towns? Can we change them, or do they just name themselves, don't they? Hoping the series will have lots of layers. Woo! I like it. I like it. It's a good pun. So yeah, anyway, that's a little bit of news to share with you all. Now I need to stop just digging this dolomite. I'm pretty sure we've probably got enough here to finish our build. I literally won't have you in my channel. Hilarious. So what do we need? 8 more smooth dolomite to finish that stack, and then we'll leave. I think that's fine. Beautiful. Okay, good. That worked. Again, we've got to do manual walking to get home. In fact, we could do like this. Oh. Doesn't really get you to go very far, does it? No. Anyway. We do have quite a few mobility items, don't we, I suppose? There we go, some sort of leap of faith like that. Through the crack. Oh, thread the needle. So to speak. You'll notice that our mob farm train track is over here, but we can't really use it because we don't have like minecarts at both ends of it yet, or like a system for transfer, like requesting one from the other end. So yeah. Like, yeah, we just have to run along the track instead of ride the track, but that's fine. Can you teleport while in the air? I wonder. No. Yeah, no. Slime sling and slime boots is always fun. People have mentioned those, and I don't think they're in the pack. I think we've looked a couple of times. There's a slingshot. TFC primitive technology add-on. That's kind of cool. I think this is the thing. Boots of the Traveller from Thaumcraft. This is what everybody keeps telling me I should get. Yeah, so you can do wand glider combo like this, which is kind of cool. So yeah, Noah, you're right. Actually, this is probably the best way. And then if you combine all those things together, you know, so like if we do something like this where we jump off here, we use this guy to get up to the top of this. Then when we're at the top of this, we do another one. And then get this guy. You know, that works, doesn't it? But actually we don't need to go all the way over there. We can just divert straight to here to get cracking. A jetpack thing. Oh, is it? Interesting. Right, so I think we can get rid... We'll leave that there. I think we can get rid of this and this and this. We'd leave that there, I guess. These and these and these. I think all this can go. We'd sleep. Yeah, I think like we do definitely need to do a Thaumcraft episode. Maybe that should be the next one. I think I've promised a Thaumcraft episode a couple of times and just not done it. So maybe we could look at a bit of Thaumcraft today so you guys can prepare me for the episode. That could be cool. So here's what I'm thinking. If we go and look over at the other side, actually. Oh, I still can't pick these up. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Let's jump up here if I can actually manage that. Just to alleviate some of the pressure. And look at what we did round here with this, you see? But it kind of ends there. We went right down like that. Okay. Got these little bits through the middle. So I think, firstly we definitely want to go up to here. So that's even with that side and yep. And then underneath, let's pick up these. Let's just try and come all the way down. Oh, do we not have enough spruce? Well, we didn't have enough spruce once upon a time. There we go. Whoops. Just take all this sand. Then we can actually decide exactly how it looks at the front here. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. Yeah. So, what's that like? Not amazing looking. But it's only on this edge. So I mean, like, if it looks okay from like over here or something. Make a bunch of arcane stone blocks. It's infusion altar time, TM. It's a multi-block, so you don't find it in NEI. It's in the Thaumonomicon. Yeah, sure. I have seen a little bit, like, what I know of Thaumcraft, I know from watching Titanium Gaming Media and watching Sid. Yeah, I think it's okay, isn't it? This is all right from this distance. I mean, you know, you could add in some of your bits, you know, like what if that was basalt and what if that was basalt? So it carried on the kind of feel. I think that might add. I don't know if we've got any smooth basalt left. Certainly not in there. Might have moved it over here. Unbelievable, these, honestly, these saplings. They do my absolute nut in. Yeah, gutted. We're out. the other thing I've been thinking is that we actually want some fences, I think, to finish this build. So I think if we get a little bit more smooth basalt and some fences that we think will match, I think we're good to go. Thermostatic harness, the girdle makes it more powerful, but you need the harness first. Okay. Right. So some conglomerate dirt can go. Some schist sand can go. That should give us the space we need. In terms of fences, I actually think great wood might be the answer. Because there isn't much light colour on them at all. So I think that will fit. Oh. It's not an axe. I'm used to Poetica where I've got an axe in slot 1 and then I look in slot 1 at my halberd and think it's an axe. No. 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 Alright, so what are we saying? The other options. Like possibly Aspen. Oh wait, we can make plank fences. Ah. And then the log fences, or just fences. Wow, so there's so many different types that combine them. But I think the plank fences. Wow, the log fences are so expensive. You only get one per recipe as well. That's insane. Okay. With the green, do you think that grey will go okay? Or do you think we're better off using willow? Let's take the great wood and let's take the willow and try those two. And if we think that actually something in between that's more grey would be best, then we'll come back for Aspen. I was imagining the fences do this. Actually, it's kind of cool like that. If they don't actually, they're just coming around the edges. Like we could do it like a window. Leave a gap. It just looks like there's a gap. It doesn't look good. Okay. Turn a full tree, it's true, into a single fence post. Yeah, you're right, because it was like 6 logs, right, for one piece. So yeah, 6 logs that's a full-on tree. Okay, so we'll do that on this side. And I'm also sort of imagining now that actually we may want to then put like a stair or something here. I think even that is too much. That's just slightly not enough, but does it help? Like, no, you know what I think would look better? Is some actual great wood. Do we have any of that left over here? Ah! Makes me so angry. The saplings. Okay, there is one piece. No planks. No planks. But the one piece we can do our test with anyway. Oh, except that's not enough to actually make a fucking slab. Or a staircase. Okay. Oh, my inventory is just too much of a madness. Okay. I guess this will be the issue with Greatwood, is that it's the wrong type of thing. Like, it won't work. Like, because we can only do full blocks or steps, you know, so we can do it like that. It's actually not bad. Or the slab version, the slab option is like this. I think I actually quite like the slabs, but part of me is now really sort of thinking, but look, you know, what's going to actually happen here is that you're going to want to use willow. How about some planks placed underneath? Yeah, I think we're on the same wavelength there. What did I come over here for that I didn't have in my inventory? Something like sticks. It was exactly sticks. We haven't got any sticks. I guess that's enough to make a first batch. 10, yeah, fine. Yeah, and it wasn't the sticks that we were short on there, but just in case, let's just get a full stack. There we go, okay. And morning, how are you? Start collecting mob heads for stabilization. Ian, guess what, my friend? I'm a little bit of a step ahead of you on that one because I do know that you need mob heads for stabilization in Thaumcraft. So we have been collecting them. And in fact, in our mob farm over there, we've got bulk storage of zombie heads. There's a double locker full of zombie heads over in our mob grinder there. Your PC wants to crash and you're about to cry. Oh, that's a bad start. That's a bad start, bruv. I hope it sorts itself out. How about some planks placed underneath? Oh, because we could just use the lumber, couldn't we? That's another option. Those are the proper fences, you see. Whereas these are not. It's all that stuff that's really clogging us up, isn't it? Okay, well, call me crazy, and we might not have enough for it, but I don't like the willow. I think it's too similar to the roof, And it doesn't feel right that the roof stretches down into the walls particularly. That said, over here, this colour I think is too similar to the spruce. And I do therefore think that Aspen will be the winner because it will be similar to the dolomite and it will feel like a part of the dolomite, giving us our 3 colours. I think that's better. I think that's what we want. So we're going to run back and grab all of our aspen, which we don't have much of actually anyway. But what we do have, we're going to get. Leave the sticks there too. We wasted a lot of sticks into the willow ones. That's fine. I think we can pick up sticks quickly enough. Willow disappears into the ceiling. Yeah, yeah. Something with a red tint. Green, brown, grey, and then all of a sudden, red. Yeah, I think I was kind of most on the right lines with Aspen. Like, oh, if you want a red tint, we could make acacia logs and do the proper, like, do this recipe. So it's like grey with red in the middle. But I don't think that red's gonna wash. I would sooner come over here with the grey with yellow in the middle. But more even than that, I think, is this. It's just pure grey. Yeah, we don't have much. Can we turn these back into planks? No. Okay, well, let's make as many as we can, and we'll have to plant some trees anyway, because we're out. So we should always do that. It's just good practice. Just check we sort of didn't do this already, so these guys can just piss off. I hate these trees. I hate them so much. Go away. Leave us alone. And you. What about silverwood? That's too rowdy, bruv. That'll be bright white. It'll look crazy. Okay. Cool. We have our aspen trees planted. That one doesn't need to be so close to the edge. There we go. And we've got all of this. So we can do like a nice big batch. Oh no, we can't because we don't have the sticks with us. Oh god. Okay, let's have a little look. I think that this will be the winner personally. Oh my gosh. Okay. Weird. Wait, is that a recipe for ladders? That's a weird recipe for ladders. Okay. Give me all of you. Okay, 32. Yoink. Oh, we still got quite a bit more. Okay, good. I suppose I didn't save any for blocks to test the bottom, so yeah, we do have enough for some blocks to test the bottom. So that's good. So, I mean, just a slight difference in colour. I mean, admittedly, it's too similar to the ceiling, and it's not similar enough to the dolomite. I think I might try acacia. Just a bit mad, isn't it? But that is a lighter grey, and you know what? Not Michael, you suggested red. And to be fair, dolomite has some red in, and spruce has some red in. So maybe the bright red will work. I can't really imagine it, but I'm kind of open to trying it. chisel options for iron fence and glass pane. That's a good shout. Windows could be okay, but I think, you know what, glass I think isn't actually the thing. Something here could definitely be the thing. Could just go vanilla. Iron bars without frame. What does that mean? I'm confused. Oh, I see. I mean, iron bars might just be it. Never mind about the chisel, actually. Straight bars with spikes. You liked that one, did you? I was looking at that one. This one here. Or were you looking at that one? Try birch first, though. Don't know. I'm not convinced by birch. I think. No. Let's have a look. Hold on. Let's take a few things to try. So, we're not going to go with glass, though. I think those could look very good. You know? That feels like a dock. Just kind of does. But look. That red is just so deep, though. It's so mean. Let's take a few of these over. In fact, let's make a few more so that we've got enough to really give it a try. And then we'll just come back for shitloads of iron if nothing else works for us. Because I think those iron bars will. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like varying the different ones that we use. That's a nice plan. So, because I think the iron bars are probably going to be it. Let's try the acacia first here. Because I'm a bit excited to see it as well. And then finishing the roof will be a little bit time consuming, but we know exactly what we want to do. I've been thinking more about that and like picturing it in my mind's eye, and I've kind of made a decision on how we finish the roof. So we'll do that in a moment. Where's my... Oh, it's just got no... Okay, fine. Right. So first things first, let's try these guys. This might actually be it. Oh, I think this is going to be a difficult decision. There's bits about it I really like, but I think that actually it's a bit of a clash. The grey doesn't quite work with the dolomite, actually. They're slightly... That grey is slightly clashing with that anyway. It doesn't play particularly nice with the roof. It's almost like what we should have done is we should have done this and then made the roof acacia planks, you know? Yeah, it's okay. A bit busy. It is, isn't it? Because the textures are so harsh, and with the spruce as well. And there's too much going on. Both the grey and the red here are quite heavy with the level of detail that they have. So yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm glad we tried it, but it hasn't done the thing. So I think it is going to be, let's go back and just get loads of iron. And actually that would be good because it will give us more stuff to do here. But you know what? I've just remembered, and I said this at the end of the last episode. We are actually out of smooth basalt, and we do want more. So I need to go and get some more basmooth. I was going to say basmooth salt. Some basmooth salt. Some smooth basalt is what we actually need to go and get. All this pine doesn't need to stay here with us. Yeah, this is the other thing I just wanted to quickly do. Basmooth salt. The dark green with the red didn't go well. No, you're right. You're right. We okay. If we're getting desperate, Michael, we'll try birch. But I'm thinking we're at the stage now where actually what's happened is we've worked out that we don't want fences. We want iron bars, I think. So I'm just adding this guy in over here because it should be in the same chunk as this, so that we can run up to it and easily check how close to done we are. Come on, nearly finished, surely. Okay. Go. Finish. Thank you. 83%. Okay, nice. Oh, you know what? Because this thing is actually placed on the floor here. Yoink. Watch it not be in the same chunk. No, it was. I knew we were quite near the middle of the chunk, so I was pretty confident with 2 blocks away. And rightfully so. Now, has anyone got any more hazelnuts for me? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We are ready then, aren't we, I guess? We just head on out, yep. Moving on out. Can anyone remember from the last live stream or the end of the last episode where I put the spare teleporter block things? Because I don't know where they I don't know where they are again. We'll have to look for them when we get back. Something wireless charger. Oh yeah, wireless chargers, that's right. We call that a happy problem. I love, Listless Onion, how you're like trademarking everything you say now. Oh, Michael, I've just seen where are the crossbeams as well from you up in the top of the chat. That is a classic Michael comment. Your build looks alright, but could do with a few crossbeams. I've just knocked something up. I'll post it in Discord. Okay. I'm pretty sure the basalt is this way. I'm not going mad, am I? Is it supposed to be like more to the left? No. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. So guys, I have discovered a new band in the last week, and I'm really enjoying them. They've been around for ages, and lots of people have known about them for ages. They've been very popular for ages. I heard of them a long time ago for the first time, but I never listened to their music because this is the lesson. I judged the book by its cover, which obviously you have to do to an extent. That's why books have covers. Is when people say you can't judge a book by its cover, I think it's insane, because you have to judge a book by its cover, because you can't read every single book in the world to decide if you're going to want to read it. So you kind of have to like look at the cover, and that's why they design the cover so that it has like, you know, information about the book on it, like reviews or descriptions of what's inside, pictures, a title. You know, these kinds of elements on a book's cover are very useful to help you judge the book and say, you know, will I enjoy reading this or not? Anyway, I digress. judging a book by its cover is inevitable. However, you know, you should still have a rifle through every now and again, or you should accept that your judgments based on the cover aren't always going to be the best. And this is what happened to me, because this band, a band called Vampire Weekend, have impressed me very, very much. I've really enjoyed their music this last week or two. I've been listening to an awful lot of it because I just came across one of the songs and thought, wow, that wasn't what I was expecting from them. Let me listen to more. And, you know, I just assumed with a name like Vampire Weekend that they were like an emo indie rock band, and that it was going to be like very angsty, you know, like My Chemical Romance or like We Are Scientists, or like, you know, they were from that kind of era. Anyway, I made that assumption, you know, and I was really, really surprised when I heard their music the other day, and I've just been listening to Vampire Weekend tracks for like, yeah, the last week, like at almost every opportunity. Like all the albums are really good. Like I'm yet to find an album that I don't enjoy as an album, and I like listening to music as an album. That's kind of more what I do than singles or playlists. Is I like to hear a longer piece of work from an artist and listen to the flow, listen to the different references between songs or development of ideas across the album, things like that, or just get a feel, just get a mood. Like listening to one song gives you a mood, but listening to like 10 or 15 songs that are supposed to be listened to in that order, I find much more powerful. You know, that'd be enough for now. You don't need loads of it. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been listening to, and I would thoroughly recommend it. Vampire Weekend are really, really good, and they are not angsty emo rock, which I thought they were. Which I'm not cussing that. I actually like My Chemical Romance. I don't really like. We Are Scientists. I actually thought their first album was fantastic, but you know, yeah, I definitely made assumptions based on the name Vampire Weekend that were inaccurate. So I thought I'd share that story with you all. Safe Daminator, welcome. Woo! You were replaying Monkey Island recently, and there's a lot of TM puns in there. That's true, there are. Flint Hippie, you're the best. You are the best. Thank you for joining us. You guys are literally the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone around. That's probably enough of that, isn't it? But thank you, Flint. Happy kind words. You are the best. Daminator, safe. I subbed you're the best. I love your content. Can you shout out my small channel out to sub to Flint Hippie? Sure, Flint Hippie. Everyone should go and sub to Flint Hippie. Flint Hippie, why don't you tell us in the chat a little bit about your channel? What is it that you do on your channel? What will the DankNStein friends, Danken friends, be able to enjoy there? SRC Gamers is in the house. Bro. We have ourselves a bro. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, SRC. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Rifle, yeah. Nice. So Michael, you've moved on from Eminem to D12 now, have you? I used to like D12. I was really excited when D12's second album came out, D12 World. I was like waiting for that album. Like, I was very excited. I've somehow managed to turn the wrong way, this way. Because the first D12 album was cool. I think people may disagree with me, and I never knew the D12 albums very well. But I think the second one was better, in my opinion. The first one had some really good songs on it, and it was a bit rawer, which I usually would prefer. But I think, from what I remember, the second one just had better songs. Like, it was just There was quite a few really good songs on the second album. I remember 40 Ounce was probably my favourite. You like both, do you, Michael? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not saying that the first album isn't any good. The first album was really good. Purple Pills is obviously a good song. Yeah, Purple Pills was the big single, wasn't it? But those, like, I never really liked the really flippant, like, poppy stuff that Eminem did. Like My Name Is and Real Slim Shady and Purple Pills I've put in that category. Like, I can definitely see that they're entertaining tracks and funny and stuff, but that wasn't the part of it that I really got into so much. But yeah, on the second album, 40 Ounce is like just a really, really good, like aggressive, like hip hop song. And I really like 40 Ounce. I thought that was really good. There's a couple of others on that second album that were good. But I mean, you know, D12, they're alright. They're no like Jurassic 5 or like, you know, Wu-Tang or anything like that. There's definitely better rap groups out there. I always liked Proof. I thought Proof was the best one in D12 aside from Eminem. And then Proof died. Which is very sad. I think he was shot, actually. I think it is really sad. We're just going to grab some of this on our way through because we haven't in a while. And anything we can do to boost our XP right now is good. Somebody was talking about putting hoppers underneath these. Now, if that works, we should do a test. If it works, I would invest in building however many hoppers would fill this room. Actually, no, that would be stupid. We'd just need to maybe get like 10 and have 10 of them hooked up to a hopper, and then you'd just walk past every now and again and there'd be like a chest full, wouldn't there? Oh yeah, Swifty McVeigh, yeah, he's good. Yeah, Swift is good. Nah, the pop thing comes from 3 generations of censoring. Well, potentially, but Michael, let me tell you, because I was like there when these songs were released. Like, I was like, like before you could download tunes on the internet, because I got onto downloading music on the internet very early, actually. I was using WinMX, which was like before LimeWire. I think it was like WinMX was like a good alternative to Napster, and then Napster started to get shut down, and the ones of us that had chosen WinMX were pretty happy. Anyway, I digress. Like, some of those early D12 and Eminem singles, like, were from the era before I had access to music on the internet, and would sit around like listening to the radio to wait for the song to come on to record it on my tape recorder. So, like, I remember the original releases of these songs. It's not that there's been, like, waves of censorship. When Purple Pills originally came out, there was Purple Pills, the album version, and there was Purple Hills, the radio edit or whatever. So, but it's more the musical style. Like, even if you hear the uncensored album versions, which I always did, those were always the versions I would listen to. You know, the music is still the same, like, wow, wow. Whatever it is, catchy little melody. They're great little catchy melodies, don't get me wrong. I think he's good at what he does, but I preferred the raw stuff. You know. The good old days of waiting 15 minutes to download 3 megabytes. Yeah. Always carry a pencil, kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you know. They're from Dr. Dre, yeah. Dr. Dre produced a lot of that stuff. I think Eminem was starting to co-produce, though, the D12 stuff. I think the D12 stuff Eminem produced, actually. I think the last thing that Dr. Dre properly produced for Eminem was the Marshall Mathers LP. And then I think he worked on it on little tracks here and there on other albums. But I think most of the D12 stuff was produced mostly by Eminem and with, like, inputs from Dre. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been in that world. It's actually been quite a long time since I've been in that world. Anyway, right, so we're back. We've got all the resources we need, I think. We haven't like gone and made all the fences. I'm gonna uninstall Optifine, you guys. Except that somebody said that maybe if you uninstall Optifine, the bug doesn't go away, and I'd actually need to create a new like save and like copy files over, but not copy the Optifine. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, Vampire Weekend. Definitely check them out. It's really, really nice. It's definitely not as heavy as you probably like things, Michael. Vampire Weekend's pretty poppy, pretty easy listening. Like lots of really like creative production, nice cross rhythms, like nice harmony singing. It's really nice. What about Haley's song? Yep, Haley's song was all right. That was on the Eminem show, I think. I think for me, he'd already started to get a little bit worse by the time the Eminem show. Like the Eminem show came out, and I was like, it's not as good as the other two. And then the album's kind of got steadily worse from there, in my opinion. Oh yeah, we were going to mess around with basalt down here. Oh yeah, I'm going to start promotion. Oh, that's not good water. I'm going to start some promotion on this shortly, but the other thing is that in a week and a half, I think. When am I planning this? Oh, my phone's died. That's not very good. In a week and a half, I think. What's the date I'm looking at? Sunday the 7th. Yeah. On Sunday the 7th, I'm going to be playing a gig on YouTube. On the DankNStein channel. It's just going to be me. And I'm going to set up some loop machines and some camera angles around the room so you can see me on the drums, see me on the piano, guitars, mic. It's all going to be set up with a loop machine, so I'll be able to lay down a drum track, step away from that, lay down a bass line, step away from that, and we can do some improvising, just making up beats, like improvised beats on the spot, but we can also, sing some songs. I'll have some rehearsed stuff to show you guys, which would be nice. Let's see about there. So yeah, Sunday the 7th of February, I think it is. That's the date. I'm going to start promoting anyway. There'll be an advert I'll put up on the YouTube channel anyway. There'll be an ad for it. It's going to be free. There's no like tickets or anything, but yeah, you guys should totally come. You should check it out. So is that okay? And do we need, if we're going to do that, do we need to put more bolts into the logs at the same height? Maybe. So who had a Walkman? Yes, I did. I had a Walkman. I remember walking to and from secondary school, in fact. So I was 10 or 11 when I first started secondary school. And my Walkman, my CD Walkman, would fit in my blazer pocket. The wide pockets on the side of the blazer, just about. Which was cool because it wouldn't fit in any pockets on your trousers. You know, so I actually quite liked my school blazer because it could take a Walkman. Which probably is like, well, I shouldn't have been focused on Walkmans while I was. Are we okay with that? Oh, you meant a cassette Walkman. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That's like the real Walkman, isn't it? The cassette one. I think I was maybe too young for that, or we just didn't have them. Like when I was a kid. I remember definitely having lots of tape decks around. But maybe I just hadn't been bought a portable thing until I was that bit older. I don't know. Oh, how did I screw that up? There we go. Yeah, so I think we just keep it down at the bottom, the bolts. Maybe actually, it just doesn't even work there. Wait, okay, did I put them up here or something? So yeah, no music stream yesterday, Daminator. Sorry, no, yeah, I saw you asked me that earlier as well. Yeah, I just been hitting it so hard the last couple of days, streaming. Like, I think I streamed like 8 hours the day before yesterday. And then I'd already done 2 or 3 yesterday. And me and Nico wanted to like sit down and look through all the footage for the music video. And there was a few pickup shots he wanted me to get. So last night I was just like, you know what, let me focus on finishing the music video with Nico and take a night off of actually being live, you know. But I was gutted because we only do it once a week. But yeah, it felt like the right thing to sacrifice, really, unfortunately. But Thursday Music Club will be back next week, and between now and then, hopefully we'll be able to release a music video. If not, then it might take a bit longer than that. But when it's ready, it's ready. Yeah, alkaline battery power. Yeah, classic. I do remember LimeWire though. Damn it, LimeWire was a classic. But I feel like I started using LimeWire later when I got a Mac, because then that was the best one. But I think for PC, WinMX, me and my mates, we all thought WinMX was the one, and we would just use WinMX. But this is before torrenting, or before I knew about torrenting at least. So when you know, you're down at individual files. If you wanted an album, you had to find all the tracks. Yeah, you can slap the CD player to make the music jump. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, right. So let's hopefully make these bars work here. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. And there was talk of a little variety here. Oh, you know what I just suddenly had a massive craving for, just in my mouth. My whole mouth was just like, you want some mustard. Just like out of nowhere, my mouth's just like, mustard please. Oh, whoops. I was very, very specific. Just mouth like, yep, mustard time. Mustard me. Ah, you bastard. Because it's 5 up, isn't it? So you sort of have the plain ones and the spiky ones every other. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. It's a funny phrase. Okay, apart from the hunger making me stinky, I don't know. You know what? I don't even like it that much. It might also be this just being weird. Like, what happens if we... Yeah, that's cool. That makes it feel much better. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. Let's go get loads of iron. I think we've made up our mind. Yeah, mustard and ham. Yeah, that's the thing. Mm-hmm. They are a bit too light. You're very ready for the neckbeard. Good, good, good. Justin asks, what's my favourite DAW? It's a great question. I used Logic at uni, and it was great. I loved Logic. Before that, I used Cakewalk at school. Didn't really think Cakewalk was that good. It was okay. But while I was being taught Cakewalk at school, I was using Fruity Loops at home. And I really liked Fruity Loops, and I still use a lot of Fruity Loops. I think Fruity Loops is really good. But since uni and since buying this massive gaming computer like 10 years ago or whatever, I started using Pro Tools because you can't get Logic on PC. So Pro Tools is fantastic. Pro Tools and Logic are like easily comparable. You can do anything with both. I've never used Ableton, and that's what I'm going to do next. Talking about the gig that I'm going to play in a week's time and doing live looping. It's probably going to be through Ableton that I do a lot of that. I'm guessing that we only need iron to make iron bars in this pack. But I'm worried that we might have to craft these. No, that's good. I was worried that the only option was going to be like on a TFC craft or something. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. I mean, dark steel's really expensive. But we can farm obsidian like a... Oh, fucking hell. It's actually easier. Dun dun dun. Well, it's lucky we didn't just put 3 stacks of iron into it yet. Oh, come on, look. Can you see from here already how obviously better it would look if those bars were black? Stefan, yeah, you said, didn't you, straight away? Lister Sunyon said straight away, this is too light, a bit too light. But this is too brown. But this would be dark. It would be black. It would be somewhere in between the basalt and the dolomite. But I like this. I like what we've done here with the... Yeah, I like this. So we'll do that everywhere. Let's take all this down now. I think we have a winner. Well, actually, no. We shouldn't take this down until we know we have a winner. We should leave them up for comparison, because this is still probably, what is it like? Is this, would you guys say, is our strongest option so far? Where did that thing go? He said in a low and manly voice. Where did it go? It's up there. Okay. Hey, hold on.
I submitted my tax returns. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, let's actually leave these here because we want to be able to compare what we do with with our like next best option. We only have 1 texture on them though. That's true. We won't be able to chisel these bars, but I think the color will make it well worth it. So I did want to come over here for something. Yeah, single lumber strips, that would work, yeah. Your flow is faster in Fruity Loops. Justin, you know what I would suggest? I know this is slightly off topic. But what I would really suggest for you... Let's just take a stack. I think if we can do a stack of this stuff, we should be okay. And I've used this workflow a lot, actually. And it works really nicely. And Nico, my mate Nico, who features on the channel in the music stuff a lot, obviously... Nico actually uses this particular workflow as a standard. This is what he does for every track, basically, unless he's doing something special. He starts in Fruity Loops and composes there, writes his parts in there. And then, once he's done that, he bounces all of the individual tracks, like all the stems. So all the kick on its own in one WAV file, all the hi-hats, you know how to do stems, right? And then once you get all your stems out of Fruity Loops, throw those into Pro Tools for the like mixing and mastering. And that's wicked, because then you get the advantages of Fruity Loops interface for your like compositional workflow. But you ultimately have Pro Tools to produce it with at the end, Right. So yeah, so that's something you could try, and that way you probably would feel like you're not slowing down too much by using Pro Tools, but you're still getting the advantages of the better kind of production values, and also you'd slowly learn the software while not hindering your ability to compose new pieces. So that's probably a good way for you to try if you want to keep trying Pro Tools. That's a good, and also because lots of people use Pro Tools like that anyway. It's an industry standard specifically for mastering Pro Tools, really. I know lots of producers that write in Logic or Ableton and then just mix and master in Pro Tools anyway. So like doing that with Fruity is great, and Fruity has an option to export all your stems, so you don't even have to do it manually. So yeah, pro tips. But yeah, I'm gonna learn Ableton myself this week, I think, unless there's a better option. But I don't think there is. I think pretty much it's accepted Ableton is the best for live looping, and I'm pretty sure Ableton's free, isn't it, as well? Or at least there is a free portion to it all. Right. Anyway, I need to focus a little bit more, so I'm kind of all over the place. There's only 4 pieces of coke dust in there. That strikes me as weird. Must all be in here. Coal powder. Is that what we want? I thought it was coke dust. No, it's coal powder. I am wrong. And then steel. Is this one of the really slow ones, though? I think it might be. Put our steel up there, and that will keep that fed. Cool, so that just needs to do its thing. Basalt in here. Get rid of some of that. Okay. Ian Pickett, you use Super Collider. Bruv, that's so sick. I have not heard anyone talk about Super Collider in like 11 years or something, whenever it was. Yeah, 11 years. I did my degree, like my whole like time at university, I was using Super Collider. My like final dissertation was that I made a program in Super Collider that could generate a soundtrack to a short film, a new soundtrack to this short film every time you watched it. It was like a 10-minute film, so it was a fixed, like it was like a one example basically that I kind of implemented the system with. But yeah, it was bare fun, and I had loads of fun using using Super Collider. And then you output to Pro Tools from Super Collider. So that I need to learn more about this. Ian, have you got any links to your music that you can share? Share some of your Super Collider stuff in the Discord, please. There's like a chat channel in the Discord for music banter, and throw some links to some of your Super Collider work in there, because I'd love to get into that world again and see Super Collider and stuff again. Literally seeing you type that has just made me so happy, because I've not heard anybody talk about it since I left uni. So rare. So it's a rare thing to hear someone talk about. So yeah. Oh, Santiago, yeah, if you've got a key for Ableton, you should definitely smash that, man. That'd be fun. Have we got enough in here to make a few? Yeah, we do. And just to double check, but I'm almost certain it won't work. Yeah, they don't go in at the chisel. That's fine. How do they look? Yeah, this is the block we want. This is the block. What was the size of the gap? It's 3 by 5, 15 on each side. So we just need another 32. Okay. So we need this to get up to, what, 7 in there, so we've got 12. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Let's have a sleep. And a eat and a drink, and then I think everything should be fine, right? Should be sort of ready to go by that point. Ginka, yes, that is indeed long time no see. How are you? Thanks. It's actually about to get shaved. I've just got to do a couple more shots this afternoon for the chicken in the neckbeard music video. I'm going to be ordering some chicken for my dinner tonight. And then we're going to be shooting with that chicken. And then I'm going to be shaving. So probably tomorrow's live stream you might see a shaven little boy. Or maybe even this evening. Maybe after my chicken I'll shave straight away and you might see me live tonight without a beard. So Ginka, you've come at just the right moment to catch the lovely beard before it goes, my friend. 7, perfect. That beard talk was the perfect distraction. And then we've got 64 of those. That's going to be enough. Off we trot. Lol, chicken. Of course, man. Chicken is no laughing matter. I take chicken very seriously. Okay. This must be it. We've tried about 7 things for these stupid bars. Yes, it works. It's way lighter than the roof. And you can see the nice silvery highlights there against the dark green roof, and it looks good. However, it's not too light. It's just right, you guys. It is just right. We found it. And I can't climb up that thing because it's all half slabbed. Yeah, work on some paths between the buildings, definitely. The town needs like some infrastructure and some kind of like life pumped into it now. And I think a big part of the life we're going to pump into the town is going to come from golems as well. So that's another reason why we need to start Thorncraft here in this series. Yep. I got that feeling, and it's definitely better over there than it is over there. So all this is going to go. Good. Oh, it's already in. That's fine. Jolly good. Whoops. Okay. Ah. Fell down a secret hole. Right. Just trying to get this polished off before I have to finish the stream. I don't think I'm going to. I've only got 10 minutes left to finish the whole roof now. But maybe we will. But those finally are those walls finished. So that's good. Now, get rid of all the rest of this junk. The only thing we want is these and these and all of these. As many of these as you'll give us. Not those. I didn't realise we had spruce still here. Boof. So, do I know how we want to do this? I've got a rough idea, but no, I don't know exactly. But what I'm thinking is, let's just come over here and just double check that I'm not gone mad. Way better than the Great Wood, yeah, definitely. Amazing. Defenders, oi oi to the double O oi. How are you? What we're going to do is we're going to bring these ones down that are taller so that it's all on that same height as the end. And then we're going to do a nice roof. And then we're going to bring it over to here and then we're going to fill the gap. That's what we're going to do. So there might even be like a little bit of a kind of wall type flex over there. I can't believe we did that. We made it. That was great. Something, we come down 1, 2. Was it just 2 or was it? I can't remember. That looks like 1 line to me. Oh, I don't have my magnet on me. How annoying. Well, one thing's for sure, that we're going to hit these the same way that we hit those. So I think, unless I have totally fucked up, like this is the, yeah, perfect. But we're going to do these in slabs, I think, instead of what we've got there, which is like a weird kind of flat, quite square thing. So I think actually this roof might even come round, and then where there's that gap there, we can put dark fences between the two, I think. Normal iron bars in the middle to make it look. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I love willow. Willow is such a nice block in this pack, isn't it? So by the time we get over to these guys, I think we should be up 1. Unbelievably annoying. Right, come back here. Let's work this out then. So over this side, I would actually put it like that. And let's come 1 out on this. We need to make some more. We might not get all this filled in and chiseled, but let's see if we can get it mapped out before I have to leave. Oh, annoying. I just did that 8. Because I thought they were spare. So much willow. That's probably enough for now. That's true, I could paint Greatwood stairs into willow stairs. That's actually really true. We could do that. I wonder if I want it coming around there. We'll put that there for now. And this actually needs to come round as well then. And I think it means we've incorrectly chiseled this row, this top bit here. Because it needs to have some bottom on it still. So I think, yeah, that's true, isn't it? All these are wrong. Come on. Good. And across the front here. So I guess these two roofs might actually link to each other. The one on this top bit here and then the sloped one across there. Let's see. Hold on, let me do this. Just need a little sleep so I can see what we're doing. Oh, I didn't use the painter. Yeah. Yeah, if you break a chisel block, it's gone forever. That is painful, you're right. Very painful indeed. Oh. Okay. Drinks? Thanks. I'm starting to change my mind about this row here, like, because if this row was actually on the same level as this, then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that would put that there. I don't know. Yeah, it's the difference between real oak and an oak veneer. That's hilarious. So actually, yes, what I'm thinking is, sorry, so not there. I'm thinking it's going to kind of work out like this. Okay, but let's not do it like that then. Let's embrace the slightly uneven flow and go like that. No, it doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work if we do this way, does it? Because I suppose it does. We just need to be going up one slab every time. So bottom slab, top slab, bottom slab, top slab. Then we need to go up another level. It's going to end up taller than that ceiling is in the middle. So I think that works. So maybe it needs to be 3s, yeah? Or 2s rather. So 1 there, but then those 2 are both bottom slab. And then this here is top slab. And then we just have like a rough bit where the thing sticks out the top. Then over here you'd have bottom slab. Whoops. Bottom slab. Top slab. Top slab. Middle. Like that. Okay, that's that. That's a kind of blueprint for the roof. I think that's going to work. And then the middle there matches the middle of that one there. And then we've just got a little bit of kind of awkwardness to fill in here. I have a mane. Yeah, it completely circles my face. True. Anyway, look, I'm afraid I've got to go. I've got to nip out and collect my daughter. Make some Duplo with her. You know, play with some bricks. Make some dinner. Read a story. Put her to bed. And then I'll probably start streaming again later. So all of that will take me the guts of 4 hours, 5 hours. So I'm gonna duck out now. Thank you very much for watching the last 2 hours. I'm really glad that we managed to find these bars. We got our ore excavator moved to a uranium uranium chunk. So that was good. These bars are looking great. And yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Thanks very much, guys. Peace and love. Take care. See you soon. Respect. Pow. Big ups.